Hey, good morning. This is John from Next Crypto Prices, where I take price action one wave at a time. I'm back with another update on XRP USD. This is the 1 hour time frame. We're looking at the Binance chart. 2-3 videos ago, I highlighted the strong probability that the triangle scenario was the one to be playing out. So as a reminder, this triangle scenario correspond to the wave Y in thick blue line of a WXY that started from the top of December, okay? Y waves can take the shape of an ABC or they can take the shape of a triangle, okay? Now, this triangle is every triangle is a 5-segment structure and each segment is a 3-wave move. Essentially, each segment is a corrective move. So you had from the top of wave X, you had an A, B, C. For wave A of the triangle of this Y wave, you had an A, B, C. For wave B of the triangle, an A, B, C. For wave C of the triangle, and I was highlighting that it's very likely when we were back here that we will see, or we probably will see, another A, B, C for wave D. And I also highlighted that wave E, while there is no guarantee or no way to know at this point where E is going to end, if D is lower than B, and it's very likely that we are in a contracting triangle, and therefore E cannot break the low of wave C. So E cannot go lower than 189, okay? But I also said that wave E can be very shallow and can take the shape of another triangle. So that's for us to keep in mind when we have a top for wave D. Now, looking back into the segments where we are at the moment, we have wave A complete, wave B complete. And now the question is, knowing that we expect a wave C to unfold and wave C, they come in 5-wave structure, do we expect something like this for wave C of D, 5-wave to the upside, in which case the wave 2 bottomed right here, okay? If you count, you have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold on a second. 1, 2, 3 for A, 1, 2, 3 for B, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 for wave C, it bottomed here. So wave 2 might have bottomed here at the 61.80% retracement. Now, if wave 2 has bottomed at this level, then logically you expect wave 3 to unfold. Wave 3 is a 5-wave to the upside. So now we have what appears to be a diagonal for wave 1, and we are in the making of wave 2. I've highlighted the expected retracement for this wave 2 as an ABC to unfold, and 70.2% lands at 240. Essentially, if we keep this scenario in mind that we are making a wave 3 for the C leg of D, then this move here is a 1, 2. We finish 2 somewhere, maybe here, maybe lower, and then we go up again for 3. But in no circumstances we can have wave 2 break this level here that I'm going to highlight. Let me just remove the squiggles. We cannot have a wave 2 that goes below the start of wave 1, essentially. So the current wave is apparently an A is down and we look for B to complete before C unfolds, and we cannot break this 235, give or take, okay? Breaking 235 will invalidate the idea that wave 2 of C of D here has completed, and we are essentially still doing a wave 2 correction, okay? If this is what is happening, if we break the law here and it indicates that we are still doing a wave 2 correction and we are finishing the C leg of this wave 2, then you have another invalidation level, and this one must not be broken. So that's the level you must not break for this idea of a wave 3 of C of D to be in the making, okay? One indication that wave 3 is in progress is when we break this high of wave 1 at 250, okay? I've placed the usual 70.2% as an area of interest and possible inflection point at 251, 327 to be precise. So break this high, then it adds confidence to the fact that wave 3 of C of D is at play. Break this low here at 235, then it adds confidence to the idea that this ABC for wave 2 is about to be finished. Now wave 2 was not complete here, but it will complete somewhere there, okay? Now, this is the next part is speculation. Speculation in a sense that it does fit, what I'm about to say fits some criterias, but I find it to be quite short. Here is the speculation. We know that here we have a low for wave C of the triangle. We know that we expect a 3-wave corrective to the upside for wave D. Now, this 3-wave corrective to the upside for wave D is an ABC, and the A is a 3-wave up. We had a 3-wave down for B, and now we want 5 up for C. But since we said earlier that this is a leading diagonal with a throw over for wave 5, it's actually 5 move to the upside. Granted that it's very short and sudden. However, you have 5 wave as a leading diagonal. So could we speculate probably that D topped here, and you would essentially have A, B, C complete for wave D of the triangle, and that now you are looking for your wave E to unfold somewhere there. And if that's the case, then we are much further along in the making of this triangle than we are with the previous idea I was sharing, because you would essentially have an A, B, and then a C. I was saying earlier that the E wave of a triangle can take the shape of a triangle, but this is no triangle. This is not 3-wave structure. Yeah, at least from what is drawn here, you would have to have wave. If the E wave is not an ABC like this, wherever it ends, then it could be a triangle, but it could be A, B, C, D, E, and then up. There are 2 ways to look at this bigger picture triangle formation. First way, as a summary, is we are still making wave D. We are in the wave C of wave D. And price appears to have formed wave 2 correction. And now we look for wave 3 to unfold. I gave you invalidation level for this idea. The other way to look at this triangle is that it's very soon to be over because wave D has already topped. And essentially, we move to the 4-hour, you would have a triangle that looks something like this. Connect wave A to wave C, and connect wave B. Where is it? Connect wave B to wave D. Yeah, somewhere there. You see, getting out. You get the idea. A, B, C. This would be a contracting triangle, and we would look for wave E to end below below the low at 235, the low that marks the invalidation for this third wave of C. I think the alternatives are very clear. Either we finish the triangle very soon as we are in the wave E of the triangle, or we still have some way to go in building this triangle. Either or scenario, the picture, the bigger picture is bullish, because once wave E is complete, then it's up only. Okay. Up only. As for a target, 339 is the top of the range, 177 is the low of the range. I could consider, because we will be in price discovery, I could consider price reaching as high as 865. That would be the 4.236 extension of the previous range. We are far away from that, but these are the level that I would be looking for. Volume wise, I want to say that volume does fit with the idea of a triangle, because as we progress throughout the creation of the triangle, the closer we are to the end, the less volume there should be. If you do look from the low of wave A, we have decrease of volume overall. There are some peaks, some surges of volume, but you do not have a consistent ramp up of volume. You have something that is actually diminishing over time. If you look from the wave C to the wave D, it's very visible that volume is decreasing. So that's a good sign. It supports the idea of a triangle playing out. The other idea, the other indication that you can look at is with the RSI. So RSI, the low of wave A is here. B, C, probably D finished, like the second alternative I was mentioning, and then we should look for E somewhere there. So the print that the RSI does within a triangle has to match what the price does. So meaning a low for A, a higher low for C, a high for B, and a lower high for D. Essentially giving you RSI in a contracting fashion. So we have price action, looking at confirming the triangle. You have Elliott wave confirming the triangle. You have volume confirming the triangle idea. RSI confirming the triangle idea. I don't want to say it's for sure a triangle, but it sure looks like it. Yeah, and that's what I've been playing out in this price action. That's a bit longer video than usual. Hope you liked it. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think of the video. And otherwise, I'll be back with another update when price action indicates that an update has to be made. You have a nice day. You take care of yourself. Bye-bye.